Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and thank you so much to Veronica Jenkins for going live on this psychic readings. Veronica Jenkins, if anybody doesn't know about her, please check her out because she's done absolutely amazing over the last 5-6 years, helping the community globally with the online spiritual church services, etc., and so many other aspects. She's written a book on awakenings, so please go over there. Thanks to her and Stacey for the work what they're doing. And we've also, for those what joined us earlier, you'll know we've just had a wonderful conversation with Jennifer Rose, and Jennifer's very kindly offered to join us for this live for readings. So I'm looking forward to it. What an amazing conversation and some really good points. As far as I'm concerned, I need to say this. I absolutely love the interaction with those in the comments. For you guys turning up, everybody, whatever your background, wherever you come from, it's wonderful that you join us. And I really, every single time I do a live, the most important thing for me and spiritual guides is to connect with you guys and make it as interactive as we possibly can. So just wanted to let you know, we really seriously and deeply appreciate everybody. I know I said we're a community. It looks like there's going to be a community in the new earth. But everybody's important, not just the people sitting here doing the lives, not by any means. But everybody what turns up for them. So we're all together on this respect. So really appreciate it so much. So if Jennifer's ready, I don't know whether she is, maybe we can bring her into the studio. She's probably doing a lippy, or unless she's done it already, maybe.
I'm here.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Good to see everybody again.
What a wonderful conversation.
I know, that was amazing. So thank you. Thank you for agreeing to do that with me.
No, thank you for asking. It was and your guides, of course. It was absolutely, really. It's my space. Kind of not my space, but I love those. That's where I'm at with it. Those frequencies of what you brought up. So absolute deja vu all over again. Yes, too happy. Hi, Evelyn. Lovely to have you with us. So we're going to be doing some readings. Yeah, please say hello, Jennifer.
Hi, Arnie. Hi, Vivian. Aloha. Miss Jill Santos. Hello, hello. She's my Southern California neighbor. Good to see you, Jill.
Hello, Jill. Lovely to have you with us.
Jill and I are enjoying a heat wave right now. So we're in like the high 70s, even 80s Fahrenheit from a few days ago into the next week. So it's we're just in elated sunshine right now. It's beautiful, and I've got little hummingbirds out my window on the tree, and in my backyard too, and it's fabulous. So we're very happy campers. We're bringing all our Cali sunshine to y'all.
Thank you, Veronica. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, Veronica.
Thank you so much. I'm not bitter, Jennifer, but I'm not really interested in how hot it is over there.
Sorry.
Gutted. I want to be there. Hi, Michael. Michael's in.
Hello, MZ. Dreamers and seekers. Oh, I love that. Yes.
Oof, dreamers and seekers. Michael, I'm going to make a public apology to Michael Zinn because I was supposed to have gone live with him last week, and I won't tell you what happened, but thankfully Jennifer stepped in. So Michael, I'm really sorry. We'll have to reschedule. Hopefully you'll come on to the Cosmic Lounge with us, Michael. Send us a free date and we'll slot it in and bring you on. I'd love to have you chat with everybody. So readings then, Jennifer. We can just blast away. Leslie, Jill Santos, Veronica, everybody's here. Melissa, hi Melissa, thanks for joining us. Reschedule. Yeah, brilliant. I appreciate it, Michael. Love to. Just to let everybody know, Melissa Callahan, as you can see there, told me of Jacko's tear. Oh, okay, let's get to that in a moment. So let's have a look. Melissa. So I just want to say, Melissa Callahan, she does art classes. She does a lot for Ethereal Virtual Center, Jennifer. She's in America. She's outside.
Oh, hi, Melissa. Good to see you. Oh, you're lovely. Look at you.
And she's an
Look at
amazing
you.
part of the
Yeah.
community, the Ethereal Virtual Centre. So thank you for everything you're doing, Melissa. And she also does trance healing. I think it's once a month. There's 2 dates. Have a look on MCG and you'll see the calendar and you'll know when Melissa's doing things. So thank
She's
you.
a beautiful flower in the cosmic garden. I can.
Do you know what, Jennifer? Yes. Spot absolutely spot on. She is very much. So I'm going to come to Annie. Can I come to Annie if that's all right? Shall we just go for it?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got just under an hour readings. I think it's going to be readings and conversations, to be honest. Hi, Colin. Glad to see you. Annie. Now then, straight away, if I may, I've been shown somebody who I've got an issue with my right leg. Let's say one of my legs, but I've got an issue with my right leg, and I can see a gentleman, and I know he's in a American military uniform, and the uniform is bright blue, and he's got this cap what points at the front. It's not a peak hat. It's one of these what comes at the front. I don't know if you should be able to place this gentleman going back some time, Annie. Okay, but he's talking about his right leg. Now, I'm cautious here because for one moment I thought I had a replacement in my leg. Okay, initially I thought it was an amputee. So I've got a feeling, Annie, somewhere along your lifeline, you've known an amputee. Can you let us know this, Annie? So please, if we do come to you, everybody, please kind of let us know as quickly as you possibly can. Get your fingers on that keyboard and answer it, because then we can keep the speed going with the readings, if that's all right.
We've got the dreaded delay with the comments. So as quickly as you can put your yeses in your no's, yes to the amputee, yeah. I don't know about that. Those kinds of, it helps us a lot, keep the flow going there. Thank too. You. So you don't have to spell it perfectly, because I know your little phones are like, it's okay. Just try your best.
Yeah, please do it as fast as possible, because what did she
there he is.
Was it Vivian? Cosmic Warriors, let's go. Okay then.
Yeah.
I've used to have
not a girl.
Mind awakening. Oh, Annie, thank you. That's why I was cautious.
Oh wow.
That's why I was cautious, because there was something to do with the leg, but it wasn't kind of concrete. But I thought, I've got to say it. Okay, so it was in your dreams. Brilliant. Annie, would you understand the gentleman what used to be in the military? In this blue, almost, it's not a royal blue, it's an American blue style color. Okay. I think some of the cadets over in some of the military academies wear them over there. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just going to blast away. So this gentleman's coming in. He's talking about what looks like a birthday about to come up, Annie. Okay. He's definitely on about anniversaries, but there's a birthday called. There's something coming in the next week, Annie, because he's saying, Colin, it's next week. He's also telling me he comes to your right side and you sense spirit on your right side, Annie, as I'm looking at them. Okay. There's a question mark over your spiritual guide, because there's been and I'm smiling because he's smiling and he's going, there's been a conversation about his spiritual guide, Colin. Me, I hear you saying, there's been a conversation about me in recent days, the last week. And he said, because I'm trying to get it across to him just to relax with everything. You was in a war. Yeah. Right, Annie. This is why I've got that whole military connection. Could be in my father. Navy. In the Navy. Thank you. Because do you know what? I thought, yeah, your dad. Okay. Let's hang on. What you got here? Navy died when I was 5. Yep. B-Day in May. Yep. My dad rose to the right. Yes. Perfect, Annie. Thank you so much. I'm pleased you said the Navy, because the blue, I wanted to say, it looked like the old English, what we call the Navy blue. Funny enough, it's very, very close to it. Anyway, we're just going to keep going, blast away. So is there with you so much, Annie, okay? And he wants to come and shake your hand, because clearly he didn't get chance to say goodbye. Classic what spirit do with me. I've got a lady here, and it looks like potentially your mum, okay? And I can't tell you the love what I'm watching this lady ooze, okay? She's got a long flowery dress on, okay? From many years ago, them floral pattern dresses, and it's nice and bright. I'm outside, I'm in the sunshine, okay? and yeah, and I've got the old style American bacon going on. I don't know what the old style American bacon is compared to the new style. Well, it's not McDonald's, is it? And so there's memories of the smells what coming around you, Annie. Okay, I've got to give you quickly. Got to give you the name Tom, but also I just want to move my frequency up a gear. And this is what's happening to you, Annie. They're moving your frequency up, and you're sensing this shift take place, Annie. Okay, they're telling me it's sensing the shift, Colin, and he's getting more things more intuitively. First thought, intuitively is coming through, and they want you to share them, Annie. Please don't keep them to yourself. Okay, as well as right. I'm going to draw back, and because I know there are going to be quick fire messages. I believe anyway. So rise the vibe. Over to Annie. You have my utmost respect and the utmost respect from Spirit. Okay, and somebody just saluted you from that peak. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, that was beautiful, and I did feel Mary Ann too. That's his partner in Spirit too, and she was saying like she lives in his heart, and he knows that. So he's finishing his Lyra deck. So yep. All right.
Wow.
Let's see. Could I check in with everybody to see who's still here so I don't go to somebody who's popped off onto a different page? If you could give me an open in the comment section, that would be helpful. Thank you. So that way I know you want a message and you're still here and you haven't traveled off into a far, far away page on Facebook.
Over into the cosmos.
Okay, let me see here. Melissa, may I come to you, love, too? Melissa, I want to give you, I feel like I just see a big, oh, it's that Melissa again. See, I keep getting drawn to her too. I feel like I want to give you this like big heart too. And I have this maternal figure coming in. So mother or like a mother that comes in for you too, that gives you a big heart, but she's got like angel wings on her back as well too. So she definitely has that, vibe and that sweetness and that power, if you would understand too. And she very much radiates this kind of like golden light around you too. So it's possible I've got a helper versus a loved one too. But this is how I'm seeing her. So let me know if you understand mother or a motherly figure, grandmother in Spirit that's like a mother as well to you too. But she comes in with this very angelic presence around you too. I want to get drawn into next year as being a beautiful like up leveling or shift ahead for you too, because I get drawn into like your teaching, I get drawn into your craft, and I get drawn into you like working with music playing in the background. But you've had all of these little wonderings that have been happening, all these little question marks too. So when she comes in, okay, thank you, love. When she comes in too, she lets you know that like by next year, you'll see a lot of the connections being made and you'll be able to understand that a lot more too. I want to go to playing an instrument as well too. So I'm not sure if if you play an instrument or there's somebody connected to you who plays an instrument, but I know music to be very important to you too. I also want to say I want to connect you with kind of the nature spirits and the elementals as well too, because they're like kind of like little magical lights that dance around your head. It's really pretty and cute and sweet too, but they're like little magical lights and they give you little inspirations of magic. So I don't know if you like to draw sparkles or things because I haven't seen your work. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. But if you draw like sparkles on your artwork or what you do with that too, because it's like the fairy magic is like in you and connected to you too. And then this beautiful lady that comes in too, she has a lot of wisdom and she's starting to just calm me down just a little bit too. And she's just like, let's just have a seat at the table and we'll have a nice conversation together and you will understand so much more. So it's as if coming forward, we're going to be sitting, literally sitting at the table, feeling her presence. And you'll just be like, and absorbing everything that she has to share with you too. I want to give you the numbers 111, and I want to give you the color like violet, mixed with shades of like a pinky red color that comes in for you too. I also want to give you like a Clarice or Clarissa I'm not sure if this is a loved one. It feels more like I'm going up into the helper angelic realm too, as a name for you as well with that C. So I want to give that to you as well too. And I also feel like water and going to the water and going in the water is very healthy and healing for you as well too. So I hope that helps you and maybe gave you an answer or gave you a little spark for your future as well too. So I will leave you with that, Melissa. So thank you. That was fun. That was a fun message.
That was beautiful, Jennifer.
Thank you, Melissa.
Absolutely. Robert James.
Thank you.
I'm going to quickly come to Robert James, if I may. Hi, Robert.
Okay.
Oh, Robert, I don't know why I've got this. I've got Cinderella. Melissa, thank you. She's beautiful, so.
She is.
Robert's here. So, what have I got? Robert, I've got Cinderella. Please don't ask me why I've got this. I'm going to give you Cinderella. I actually call it Cinderella, but just for the fun, but it's Cinderella. Okay. And it's about that warmth and love and magic coming around you. Okay. And I know Jennifer mentioned the sparkly bits, and as I'm speaking to you and seeing Cinderella, it's almost as if the hard work is almost over. And there's not just the light at the end of the tunnel, you're literally standing in front of the light, Robert. Okay. So it's almost a couple more steps and that's it. And it's like, woof, relief. I've got to give you the name Jack. Jack calls out. Okay. I've got a gentleman looking over his glasses at you as well. He's just stepped in. So they showed me sitting reading the newspaper and he looked over the paper and dropped his glasses at you. Okay. Don't know where that connects. Could be a grandfather. And there's something to do to show me writing, Robert. It's like I'm watching you putting not just one pen in your hand, but putting several. So there's going to be lots of writing. So please grab a pen and paper and okay then, thank you. Grab a pen and paper and just channel those words, Robert. Okay, just channel those words. This is beautiful what I've just seen. I've just seen facets of colour, like you would imagine the stained glass window of a church or cathedral, but you've got memories of that. Somebody just got me to pause because I was going to move on from it. And they went, no, wait, Colin. So there's memories of these stained glass windows in a church or cathedral connecting to you. Or chapel, it could be anything. It's a religious building, Robert. But then initially what I wanted to say to you is these facets of colour, they're inside lead work, triangles, diamonds, okay? And what Spirit is saying is they're bringing you all the beautiful reflections, the colourful reflections of spirit, okay? And it's one at a time, it's saying. Now, for some reason, I've got a gentleman come in and he's got a shirt on and a jacket, but it's all unbuttoned at the front, as if he needed fresh air on his body, Robert. And he always kind of dressed with an open shirt, or at least the top button would be undone. Okay, he's like, because he couldn't breathe. And he would only wear a tie on very rare occasions, okay? And he's saying to me, you're going to need a tie, Robert, okay? So I don't know whether you're going to somebody's wedding. I don't know what's happening. Hopefully you're not going to court and you need to wear a tie. Just kidding, it's not going to happen. So it's like, so you just want this tie. He's telling you about the tie, okay? I've got to give you next month, May, as a birthday, and he skipped me to October. Okay, let's have a look what's going on. Now then, it's just, because from October, he's took me into a cloud-like state. And this is your guide, Robert. They're going to kind of get you to ascend into a cloud-like state. And I'm going to predict this. It's going to be after October, but it's going to be leading up to it from this point on. And please practice the cards. Practice the cards, okay? And they've gone, right, we've got to pull back, Colin, because we want to try and get as many as possible. Over to you, Jennifer. Robert, thank you. Lovely to see you.
Yay, happy Robert got a message. Hi, Robert. Hi, okay. All right. May I work with Vivian and Evelyn together? Because I've got the, what I would say is like doctors in spirit coming in for the two of them. And she does, Evelyn, I agree. So Evelyn and Miss Vivian, too, because I've got spirit doctors coming in for both of you. I know previously that you've both been working on separate kinds of health issues as well, too. But what I'm getting from them in this moment is that they're giving a lot of reassurance that they are helping to continue to steer you in the path that is the most beneficial for your recovery, and for your improved health. And they are helping as well too. They're talking about like drinking teas, but I don't know what kind of teas it is. But there's something about teas is kind of having an elixir kind of feel for you too. So I'm going to say, because I know both of you are intuitive, you can do it intuitively to where you are guided in kind of like what kind of herbal tea that feels good for you, to follow your own guidance with that too. But that's kind of what they're showing me as well too. And they're also trying to help calm some of the mental energy down, and sort of like bring it down a little bit lower into the body. And they're helping to kind of like stabilize your nervous system and your and kind of get your, what I would say, your spirit body and your physical body just a little bit better alignment with that too. Because sometimes when we go into like a lot of thinking, we kind of just move a little to the side, you know, or we move a little this way. And so they're just helping to line you up so you can feel like that sort of stronger guidance towards where you're going. Yes, Evelyn, thank you. And I'm also being drawn to like greens too. So this could be in the form of juices or eating healthy greens, but they're showing me those have a lot of like the phytonutrients and minerals and things like that that are helpful to you. And of course, with your respective health conditions, follow your doctors and what they tell you to eat and not to eat and so forth as that too. But they're bringing me to the greens too as well too. And both of you being close to water or getting near water, whether it be the coast, a little duck pond close by, wherever it can be, that feels very healing for you as well. They're also drawing me to the sky. So you'll see signs in the sky, whether it be a bird, a cloud formation, or the way that the sun is refracting the light at certain parts of the days. And then also look at your time as well too. And so see how that connects, because they're definitely trying to make sure you know that their presence is around you and that you are both so dearly loved and cared for beyond your wildest imagination. And that's the most important thing that they want to share with the both of you, is how incredibly dearly loved. They hold you like the most beautiful thing that ever existed. So please take that into your hearts and keep it, my loves. Okay. So I will give you both a big hug and thank you for letting me give you a little message here today. Good idea. I like that. Me too, Evelyn. You and me together. We'll be a tag team. We'll be on the buddy system.
Beautiful, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Funny, because I was looking at that person and I can't, who you've just given, not Evelyn, I want to call her Taco Bell. I'm sorry. Yeah, that one.
Miss Vivian. She's over in Hawaii.
This one, Taco, what? How do you say? Taco
yeah, that's
Bell?
Vivian Ishimaru. She comes, sometimes she's on Facebook, right now she's on YouTube.
Right, because I can see the Maru and I want the Japanese connection there.
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah.
And it's like, and it's funny because Spirit had kind of signaled me to her before you went. So, but you've gone to her.
You can give her a message too. It's okay.
Right, if that's okay.
Yeah,
okay,
no, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. It's okay.
So, because it looks like I've got a dad here. So, he's like not budging. So, is it Vivian? Do I call her Vivian?
Yeah, Vivian.
Vivian, thank you. So, I feel like I've got this gentleman and he's adamant that he's saying the word dad. Okay, so now, and he's pointing behind me. So, your dad must be in spirit. I hope this is correct, because he's pointing behind him. He's going, I'm up here. Okay, if I've got it wrong, I apologize, but he's making reference to your dad because he won't budge off this situation. And what he's talking about is somebody's health specifically. Okay. I don't know what, I ain't got a clue what you just said, Jennifer, in your messages. I was reading through the thingy, so I don't know whether I'm like stepped onto. I'm close to my phone.
No, you're correct. Yeah, because she was in an accident. She's been trying to heal from that, so that's what you're tuning into. Yeah.
This is what I didn't know then, because it's about your dad and your health, and that's it. He's around you so much, helping with that situation. Now I can leave it. Thank you so much, Vivian. Thank you. So quickly, I wanted to say hello to Kath Wilkinson. Hi, Kath. Thanks for joining us. And to Shanti Amina. Thank you. She's got a long time. What did she say? Some comment. Hi, Kath. Thank you so much for joining us. It's like somebody wants you to do a double take. I've got to say double take, Kath. So I don't know whether you've been somewhere and you've kind of looked once and then had to look again at somewhere. But it's something to do with having a double take going on. Okay. And I want cinders and soot. So this is connected, obviously connected
More
to
Cinderella. You got more Cinderella, cinders and soot.
I know. Guys, it's an American TV program for the kids. No, it's not.
I think you're in my head in my fairy tale reality, and it's going.
Yeah, we're tripping. Right, I've never heard of the cinders. So the cinders of a fire, and the soot from a fireplace, Cat. And there's something funny about it. Anyway, it's more to the point. It's like, okay, you know who I'm about to bring through here. Okay, spiritual guide, adamant, clear-minded. Okay, time, and he's saying, tell her it's time to take that jump, Colin. It's time to take the jump. Bye-bye, Kath. I'm leaving at that before I get into trouble.
Fly free with the eagles. They will catch you. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Who's still here, everybody? I love how you're all giving each other love. Okay, Paula, I'll pull a mermaid card for you if that's okay, at least to get me started here too. Choice. There we go. So they know that you're working on trying to decide what the next step to take is. I love your little emojis in there too. So they give me choice for you too. You have the ability to make things even better than you think you do, is what they're showing me too. So when you're kind of like, do I trust my intuition or do I not trust my intuition? Do I go with my head? Do I go with my heart? Do I go with my solar plexus? They're saying that it's not that complicated, that if you can get into a place, when I say they meaning your helpers, when you can get to a place where you can get a little bit into more of the stillness, the innate stillness within you, then all of those will come in together and you're just going to know. The interim period I like to call is like a gestation. So it's like you're pregnant. And then when you're ready to give birth to the next step, you just know where you're supposed to go. But it's the stillness that gets you to the birth, if that makes sense too. But they're making me aware that what you're trying to create and what you have desire within you can be even better. There you go. Than you expect to. Okay. But I also need to tell you that as a woman, you are allowed to have desires. You're allowed to want things. You're allowed to want to create things and then have things for you that are just for you, if that makes sense, of kind of like living life on your terms, because you are a soul being that has sovereignty in this world as well too. So I'd like you to take that in too, because I feel like it's important to tell you that as well. I'm also being drawn to your eyes. And so you have ability to see. So see with your intuition, but also see with your eyes. And it's like, so in the trusting, it's like you see, you know, and you can tell kind of like who's being more honest and who's being less honest, what feels more right for you and what feels less right for you too. And so they're just wanting to validate that you can see. So as you move on the path moving forward, you can do some affirmations of lovingly letting go of the illusions and fully embracing moving forward in your life into a world that is a little bit unknown yet waiting for you. So I do understand you're a caregiver and do a lot of caretaking for other people too. But what I would also say is thank you for doing that, because that is being of great service to spirit and humanity as well too. But I would like to say you too is that you are also you in addition to the role of caregiver as well too. So you have a you-ness, you have your muchness, you have your mojo that is you, in addition to the role of caregiver and the service that you're giving too. So any little thing you can do, even if it's 5 minutes just to go outside and hear the birds chirp and feel the fresh air and the sunshine and be in the stillness, will be so positive for you too. So I hope that's helpful. I will leave that with you and a little bouquet of flowers, because you need some flowers. You need a bouquet of flowers. So there you go, Paula. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Jennifer.
Thank
So
you, Colin.
absolutely beautiful. Gloria,
Oh,
there you go. Oh,
what a sweetheart. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Paula, do what? Please, please. Yeah, I'm going to say this to everybody, guys. Look, Spirit spend eons of time trying to get through to us and talk to us. And if they're telling us to have a little bit of rest and give a little bit of time to ourselves, please take their advice and do it. Put it into action. Paula, you're doing so much for everybody. Please take Jennifer's advice, what she just said, and just give
A
yourself a
bath.
little time.
Yeah, a bath, 5 minutes of fresh air, just
Yeah.
anything. They will help you make the time. You have the ability to manifest and kind of make a little magical things happen with the time. They will help you make the time too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's so important, isn't it? Because if we don't give time to ourselves, and especially stillness, but if we just don't give ourselves time, our light gets depleted. That's it in a nutshell. Anyway, but
Yeah, and yeah, and that's like your life force. And so you want to keep
yeah.
your life force strong, especially with these beautiful children that you are taking care of, that you are the guardians of. So thank you for that too. Yes,
If
you are, girlfriend. Mhm.
one of them, Paula, what's a manifesto?
Colin,
Gloria, can I come to Gloria?
did you know
Please?
Colin's got a sense of humor?
Oh, I come out. Oh, sorry, I need. If I can cut, she's here. Gloria, are you here? Still with us, Gloria? Let me know that you're still here, please. She is.
I think she is,
Yes,
because
yes, yes,
yeah,
that's
that
right.
was a
Yes.
fresh comment.
It's a different one, right? Okay, so you might have seen me a few minutes ago, maybe, and I went into a space, and it's because Spirit had come in, Gloria. I've got somebody who stepped in, and I had a wish to let them in further, which they did, and they had the wish. They wanted to come in closer than normal. So I want to say to you, Gloria, there was a time of passing. And after the passing, during the passing, but after the passing, I was lost. I was just totally lost. I was devastated. I didn't have a clue what to do. I didn't want life to go. I didn't want my life to continue. There was no life left for me after this particular passing. I am so devastated. And that was all the feelings which I was feeling when I was holding my head. And that person's here, Gloria, okay? And they bring me back out of it. Thank you. And they just bring me back out of it. And it's like, it's spring. It's time to flower now, okay? It's the springtime, Gloria. And I'm feeling elated and I'm getting lifted up now, okay? And you know that connection between you both will never, it won't just not die, it will never, ever fade. And it's funny, we've been talking about amplification. The love we feel inside when we come out of the body and we let go of the density of this airplane and all the conditions connected to it, and we go into that light, the light, but especially the love, is amplified. And this person wants you to know this, Gloria. So it won't just die and it won't just fade. It's amplified, and it's going to be like that until we see each other again. Okay. And I've just got this person coming over to you and just holding your hands and kind of just putting their hands through your aura and all you feel and pushing all any stress, tension, any hurt or pain away. Okay, let them do it, Gloria. Watch what happens from now on over the next few days to a week. Feel the lightness of being. That's what they want to convey to you. Okay, and just as they're pulling back, I'm watching them, and I'm feeling them step out of this space here where I am. And they're saying, and they've just turned around and they've just give you a posy of flowers. So, Gloria, please accept that posy of flowers, okay? Because there's a special link, and you know which, and white, and you know what that link means. It's so precious. We could open this up so much. They would love to open this communication between you and them so much, and they're being so respectful to everybody in the space. They know how this system works. What me and Jennifer's got to apply to with everybody here, and they've been deeply respectful to it. Okay, Absolutely, Gloria. This has been an absolute pleasure and honour to bring this connection, or not bring it, for these to step forward in this manner with this. It's a good job I've got a grip up out of my mind, because I would be in tears at this one. So, Gloria, thank you so much. Jennifer.
That was very healing. Yeah, that was needed. That was very healing. Yeah. Thank you, Colin. Does anybody understand like a spaniel, like cocker spaniel or some kind of spaniel in spirit, darker in color? I don't know who I'm with, but I just know this puppy came through, or this dog came through. And feels more male. It's hard to tell sometimes with animals, because they just come with like pure unconditional love, but it feels more male to me too. And I feel like this dog was like your best friend and wants to make sure you know that he's okay. And I'm also seeing him with little angel wings on him too. So I know that you hold him in that way, in that memory, as like your angel doggy, you know, that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, and is there waiting for you when it's your turn to cross over too. So let me know if anybody understands that. But I know we're missing this dog. It doesn't feel like a very recent passing, but I know that the companionship between the two of you was very, very strong too. So I'm just going to check in here with that, see if anyone's understanding this here too. As quickly as you can, let me know. So hopefully I've got a taker on this one. If not, you know, sorry, puppy. I don't want to leave a puppy sad in spirit.
I'm sure somebody will be able to take the puppy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got a spaniel. It feels more like a cocker spaniel to me, and he's got some darker colors in there too. Feels male to me. Very close connection and bond between the two of you, and I see little angel wings. So you would think of him as your angel puppy or your angel dog too. So it looks like Helen, and that was Zach for you too. And then Amelia's got Jasper, black and orange. And I may have for both of you, because Spirit is generous that way too. So let me see what else I get. So you would both understand that this is like your angel dog, that you think of him in that way, and that he was like your best friend and was like loyal to the T. I see a love of running too. So there's a love of like freedom, a love of running, because he's showing me like running across like the beach. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean literally, but that's the vision he's giving me of loving to run. And especially like, you know, along the coastline too, like I'm free in that way too. And I know that you've gotten signs from him as well too. And like sometimes you could see his face like in the clouds or in another dog, and so forth too. And so let me just check in with you. So who I was with Helen, and I was with Amelia. So let me know if those are making sense. So Helen says, yes, yours is alive. Is that correct, Helen? I do feel like I've got a dog that's in spirit. So if yours is living, and I'm happy about that, because then you're together. So that's a good thing too. Let me see here. Oh, you said liver. Oh, liver color. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. So he is in spirit too. And Amelia, he was everything to me. He used to skid from each corridor. He's very sick. I'm so sorry too. So let me see here. So okay, so I'm going to just work with both of you and see if I can get a message for each of you. He did pass, Helen. Okay, thank you, love, too. I'm so sorry for the both of you too. I want you both to pay attention to the angel wings. Helen, I want you to pay attention to 555, which is my number of change and transformation coming for you too. I do feel like another dog coming into your family, as if either you've already brought in another dog or another one on its way that helps to kind of like fill the space. Nothing can take the place of yours. That's in spirit, but someone helps, because it's like you need to put that love somewhere, if you understand too. But I know that you find ways to memorialize him and to like have like pictures of him and little things around the house that like remind you of him too. And so I know he's coming to let you know, like, Mom, I'm good. Mom, I'm happy. Everything's okay. And I'll be waiting for you. So I want to give that to you, Helen. And he shows me a big red heart. So the love continues from one world to the next. And you two are like this together. He puts his little paw in your hand and says, he's giving you like a high five with his paw. Super, super cute. All right. So I'll leave you with that, Helen. And then Miss Amelia too. And again, you were saying like he was your everything to you too. I can feel your love. I can feel your heart and how much you're missing him. So you must be welling up kind of in tears right now, which means that you're feeling him too. So now you know by seeing that running across the coastline there, you know that he's free of the illness too. So no longer sick too. You understand his chest was very congested or filled with fluids. There's a lot of heaviness in the chest there when he was alive too. So see, all that is gone now too. So he's free. There is a male in spirit that's taking care of him and watching over him, this sort of father or grandfatherly figure, and the dog's standing right next to him, and it's like they're like, we're okay, everything's happy over here. He's showing me this little ball, and it's like we're throwing the ball and he's running after it, and he's just super happy. And he says there is no time over here too, so for me it's a blink of an eye, for you it's a little longer, but don't worry, we will be reunited once again too. And with that, there's a breeze that comes over you. So if you're in your home or you're outdoors and there's no air, Amelia, too. Okay, yes, you're understanding that. Thank you. You feel that breeze that's come out of nowhere. That's your dog coming in to say he loves you. Okay. And if you see a little space on your comforter or your duvet and you're like, it looks like someone was laying in there, but no one's been there. Well, that's him too. So I will leave you with that. Thank you, Amelia. So that was fun. I don't do a whole lot of animal reading. So that was a treat. That was like spirit gave me, they threw me a bone. Get it? Get my
threw you a bone.
A little spirit humor there. So,
absolutely. Amazing.
Special one. The animals, oh my God, they're just pure unconditional love. Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer, thank you so much. And Amelia, lovely to have you with us, and Helen from Canada. Beautiful stuff. So there was one name which I've got to go back to because I want to say hello to Jill. Hi, Jill. But I want to say, for some reason, if Michael Lindsay still here, I can't. They're telling me I want to go to Michael's Inn, and they're going, no, Colin, tell him we'll come to him next time. So I don't know why there's a pause going on here, Michael. I don't know where, I ain't going to go. I'm not even going to look into it. What I can say to you is quickly, I've got to give you the word cosmic. Okay, so I don't know what you've got, whether you've got new ventures and it's going to be including, kind of cosmic themes. I'm not sure. Okay, but they're giving you the word cosmic and they're going, that's it. Don't say any more, Colin. And I'm like, oh, okay then. Right. There was the other person, and Vivian. Where did we say Vivian was, Jennifer?
Vivian's from Hawaii too, and I'll make sure that Michael knows that you gave him that message in case if he's not here anymore. I'll make sure he knows that you let him know that word. Okay, big word cosmic.
Thank you so much, Vivian. Yes, we'll take your offer. She's inviting us over to Hawaii, so
I know.
Nobody's going to
the aloha spirit is calling us. It really is. The aloha spirit is saying, "Come, Colin. Come, Jennifer. We need you." So he's here. Michael's in's here. He got it.
He's still here. Oh, Michael, yes, soon. It's coming soon, Michael. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm so sorry. I wanted to come to you, and they went, "No, you can't." But you can tell him this. Okay, I don't. Anyway, you know what spirit like. Michael, just as I've just yeah, there you go. That's it. I'm going to give you an alien, Michael. Well, I'm not going to give you an alien. He's standing here and he's telling me to tell him. Okay, sorry. Right then. There was one person. I'm so sorry, everybody. I've got to find that name. Just please bear with me because I know it's there. I'm sure it was Rosalind. We're going to come to Rosalind because Rosalind's now sent. There was somebody else called Laura earlier. Rosalind from Anglesey. Rosalind, I've got to say to you. Oh, it's funny. It's let's just fire away. I've got to say to you, tiptoes through the tulips. Okay, so I know spring is coming and tulips is Amsterdam. Okay, so there would be somebody telling me in spirit, standing here saying, tell her, Colin, I went to Amsterdam, and she knows me. Okay, whether you went together, I don't know, Rosalind. Can you place me this person who went to Amsterdam either just to visit or specifically for the tulip fields? Yes, brilliant stuff. Okay, so they're bringing all these flowers around you, Rosalind, and it's like I can smell the scent of the flowers. Okay, they are, Catherine. Spirit's coming through and teasing us. They just love them for doing it. So, Rosalind, and I want somebody with because it took me to your name, and I want the name Rose or Rosa. Okay, so your name connects to somebody else's by the same or similar name. Okay, now then, they're showing me a old car, vintage car for some reason. And they're going, she'll place it, Colin, because it was years and years and years ago. Okay. And I'm driving down the country lanes in this old English vintage car. It's right-hand drive, not left. Okay. And then all of a sudden, they've taken me over to Le Mans or Le Mans, depending on how posh you are, in France and driving. Okay. It is a man. Oh, yes. No. Sorry, Rosalind. No, it's both. I've got a lady and a gentleman, but I believe it's the man connected with a car. Okay. Because I want French connections, and I've got to put it as French connections because I'm on the Riviera now. They've taken my mind down to the French Riviera. So somebody travelled somewhat, I want to say, Rosalind. Okay. I can see you with somebody just before they took their transition as well. They're showing me. And you're sitting or standing next to them both at different times. And that person's coming through. I can see you touching their hand and speaking the final words, Rosalind. Would you understand this? I don't know why I'm asking because I'm seeing it. So, but we like to be polite, don't we? So she's going to be on that keyboard typing like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Going, your uncle,
Marcus.
from France. Big. What?
Oh, wow.
So, we know Marcus. Marcus is
wow.
going to Le Mans in France. Oh, right then. Hang on, what's your name again? Rosalind. Right. Okay, Rosalind. It's okay.
She says her mummy.
Her mummy. Right. She's here, Rosalind. Okay. She's talking me. She's putting a pressure on my legs, both of them. So either you've had this or your mum struggled with legs at a certain point. And she's saying, and she knows she doesn't need to say this to you. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I had to go. And I'm brokenhearted at this point. I am absolutely broken. I am so sorry I had to go. And I know you don't want me to say sorry, but I want you to know I am. We know this is how things are, and it's such an easy cop out, she's saying, okay. But I'm around you and I'm holding your hand now. Okay, I've got you. And some of the turmoil and the low energies, what you've been going through, are going to change. I am determined, and others with me are determined. We're coming in and we're going to lift everything up for you, Rosalind. Okay? So please, just take your mum's hand, Rosalind, and dance with the stars, she's saying. Just dance with the stars. And I know she's brought it through for a reason. She loves you so much. She's here. It's like she wants to talk to you, Rosalind. She wants to sit down. It's like, come on, love, put the kettle on. Let's have a cup of tea. Let's chat. I've got to pull out of this because I'm going to be in bits. Yeah, do that, Rosalind. Sit and have a cup of tea with her. Talk to her as if time and life and death do not exist. Okay? Talk to her as if there's no space between you and nothing around you. Just you two. Okay? Nothing. Just as if you're amongst the stars, both of you, and you're sharing a moment. I will always be with you. Thank
They're
you
giving
so
us the tear jerkers today. Oh my goodness gracious. That's why we do this, though. That's why we do this work, because of the healing.
Rosalind, absolutely.
Yeah.
We love you to bits. And you're not alone. We all walk together All of us are walking together with spirit, all of us. Whatever you think, what anybody thinks, we're not. We are all walking hand in hand together. Thank you so much. Roslyn, yeah, you go for it. This, guys, I'm just going to briefly say something to everybody. You know, mediumship, we know is magical. But when we just get ourselves out of the way, let them come in as much as they wish to come in. Not as much as you wish them to, or controlling it. And no, just step to one side and embrace the dance, what they're about to do through you. And you'll see, like tonight, with Jennifer and myself, when we're out of the way, that light and that most profound love can be brought through to us, and we all feel it and we're all touched by it. That's mediumship. Letting spirit speak. Jennifer, over to you. Oof.
Well, do we need to say anything else? That was beautiful. Oh my goodness, too. All right. I've got a gentleman
left, Jennifer. Are you?
yeah, about 10 minutes. I got about 10 minutes, and
okay,
then I got a motor to get to my next thing. But I've got a gentleman here. I don't know who I'm with. I usually go direct, so they're working different with me today, which is just totally fine. But he died of a sudden heart attack. I do feel he is a father or father figure for you too. And I do feel quite a lot of emotion coming from him wanting to speak to his daughter here today too. So I know I want to get through that, Jim. There's something about the hat that he's showing me as well too. I know I got drawn to my feet as having some feet issues and some knee issues as well, like in the joints and the mobility, so forth too, that he shows me as well. But I know that he very much is bringing his heart and he's coming in very just humbly, but full of heart for you too, of just almost just wanting to give you this magnificent love that he's wanting to pour into you too. So would anybody be able to claim this lovely father? Okay, Karen Boyle. Do you understand all the pieces I gave you? The sudden heart attack, the knees, the feet, the cap he would wear it sometimes too, kind of like, and play with it a little bit too. I do know he wore eyeglasses too. I'm also wanting to play with my eyeglasses. So that tells me like I was always losing them, or I had like 100 pairs when he does that with me too, as well as too. And there's something about going on a trip as a memory. Like, I don't know if this is a cruise because I'm hearing bon voyage, whatever that means for you. But I've got that for you too. So Jane and Karen both say that sounds like your dad for you too. Is that correct? Okay. So let me know, is all of those pieces coming for you, just so I make sure. All right, so Karen, he passed with his heart, he wore a cap, and he became frail. Okay, so that's why you understand the knees and the feet. Arthritis after a life of running. Okay, and he struggled with his joints. Okay. What I know from this gentleman, and what I'm going to see if I can just have the DAGs kind of come in and tag team for you. So they're giving me a lot of like double links here today too. So for Karen, I need to show you, like, he lowers himself very humbly and is like offering his heart to, he's like offering his heart to you too. So it's like there's this humble generosity of love that he brings forth too. And it's as if he did leave his mark on the world, but he also left a space in the world too that no one has been able to fill. But I know that people remember him and so forth too. So I do understand some other ones are taking this. So just take what you can from the message, since I can't like do like multiple readings, but take what you can from the message that resonates for you, because that's spirit's way of maximizing how many people that they can reach, if that makes sense. So again, with the like, it's like as if I'm leaning, kind of almost coming down to my knees and offering you my heart in that way too. So I don't know if like that would come with like a little bit of an apology, just because he's being so humble. I'm not quite sure. But I know I want to give you that too. And I want to give you like yellow flowers and sunshine and roses. So that would make sense that you're having a bad day and he's wanting to cheer you up with all of like the yellow flowers as well too. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that and his love, but it's intense. It's intense and beautiful love. And then my other gal, was it Jane? Okay. With Jane is okay. So if I'm going to move over into your dad too, and you understand, there was, because you're saying he was a runner, there is definitely a sturdiness to him too before he passed away. Like, so he had a sturdiness and a strength about him too. And it's as if he was a man who like had direction and like knew where he was going literally as a runner. But he there's something about have direction and his mind being very intellectual or being very busy, if you would understand that with this gentleman, Jane, as well too. I know with him, it's just like love is all encompassing. And then he even shows me a compass with north, south, east, and west. And he's like, it's all of them. Every angle, my love comes to you from every angle that there possibly be. There is no space that my love is not, he says to you, Jane, if you understand. So please take this into your heart too. He lets me know that there's other members of spirit world. He comes in as the leader and the representative from all of your love and family in spirit world, as letting you know that they are here for you too. They're also applauding you too. So you've accomplished something or reached a new level of your awareness or a new space in your spiritual development that they want to make sure they acknowledge and give you some applause for too, because it's very celebratory energy that comes in for you too. So Jane, I will leave you with his love as well too. And for my other beautiful guests who are into, please, anything of that, those messages that sound like they're for you too, please take them, because that's the intelligence of all the dads trying to make sure they can reach all their baby girls here today here too. So I'll leave you with that. And I also want to give you all you beautiful daughters that the stars are twinkling for all of you. The stars are twinkling. So there's a lot of this beautiful dad energy up in the cosmos, up in the stars. So go outside tonight and look up and you'll feel your dad. Okay. So I will leave you with their love. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. Okay. Back to you, Colin.
Absolutely amazing stuff.
Working really fast.
This is absolutely stunning stuff. I love it. I love it. So just a quick hello to Jennifer Mack. She's found us. Only just got notification. Jennifer, come on, you need to sort yourself out. We're nearly finished.
We love you, Jennifer.
Get on the phone to Facebook and sort them out, Jennifer. Just kidding. Right then. So we're going to have a couple more minutes. And then I think Jennifer might be getting off. I might decide to just do some question and answers. Well, Jennifer, you're more than welcome to stay. And then I'm going to wrap it up for the night. So any final bits, Jennifer?
No, I will leave it to you, and thank you for sharing the space for me. That was a gift, and thank you everybody for who's being here and sharing in the love and sharing in the energy here today. That was a lot of fun. So that was a treat for me too. And I'm off to my next adventure in life today here. It's a beautiful Saturday with the sun is shining. So I'm gonna go. Sorry, Colin.
So guys, if any of you are in the frozen north, Jill Santos and Jennifer laughing their heads off in the sun, enjoying the nice bright warmth. So, but we're not jealous at all, are we?
I'm going to be thinking of you and sending the sunshine to you and praying that it works.
Oh, amazing. So. Thank you so much. Sharon Calladine. I've got somebody in spirit just calling out to you, just saying, just tell her I love her. We love her. But the I love you, you'll know that connects to. And we love you, you'll know who the others are who bring it. Okay. And they've just shown me what looks like a bench. I'm going to say a bench, but it's like a garden bench where somebody used to sit. Anyway, thank you, everybody. If anybody's got any questions, we have. But before
bye, guys.
we go on
I'm just going to say bye. Ciao,
Jennifer,
ciao.
Thank you. See you on part 2 of ETs and
First existential crisis.
That one. Thank you so much. Amazing, Jennifer. Love you lots.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Thank you so much. So, guys, 10, 15 minutes maybe. If anybody's got any questions about spirit, the universe, cosmos, anything. Paula, I have a question. I have spirit in my house, and sometimes they imitate the people that are in the house, call them, and then you go to answer him, and like he didn't answer. But can you tell me who they are? I know I don't feel threatened, and my nurse thinks she's having a nervous breakdown from hearing him. Okay, then. So, obviously, clearly somebody is open to spiritual energies. Okay. Classic. I'm seeing a gentleman, potentially maybe lived there previously with some of his family members. If he didn't live there, if you've had the house and lived in the house from the beginning, Paula, then it's just what I'm picking up is definitely just family members coming around and just keeping you company and occupied. Okay. But also I would say go with your instinct and intuition. They will lead you. Okay. And go for that. Go from that one. So, but obviously don't be alarmed. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Any questions? Thank you to all those who've joined us who've got to leave. Thank you so much. Any more questions? If not, okay. I'll catch you again soon. Keep this. Bye, 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 bye. They're all saying goodbye. Okay. Unless we got it brought in 3 years ago. So somebody was in it previously, Pauline. Paula. That fits. Thank you so much. Vanilla and pie. Can you ask my guys, will I start to receive the assistance income this April or May? Thank you. Interesting question. I'm not even going to be ambiguous about this, Vanilla. I would say just take your time, and like everything in life, it'll happen when it happens. So that's kind of all I could say on that one. I would love to give you more, but Spirit was smiling and nodding. So there's something good. It won't be too long. Okay, if that's the case. Take that as the sign. Jane Isabel Roberts is my mum around more often than not. Jane. Yes, I want to say. Let's have a look. Yes, because she's brushing your hair. She's putting her hand through your hair. And there's something to do with her hair. Okay, may I ask, what was that one? Quantum. As a look, sorry. Should I do the quantum healing course? I would meditate on it, Kimberly. I would. My answer. Okay, look, I'm going to play with some words here. Okay. Quantum is actually ether. So when we make reference to quantum healing, we're talking about etheric healing, healing on the etheric level. Okay. The word ether was swapped for quantum for a specific reason. So that's the first thing. Should you do the quantum healing course? I would go with a yes. I was just waiting. I kind of had the thought with what it was. I was just waiting for Spirit to come in. But the question is, would you utilize it? And on top of that, what I would say to you is take a moment, clear the space around you, and just have a few minutes, 5 minutes meditation. Invite Spirit in, and you'll get your answer. Don't go into the debate within your mind. Okay. So, yeah, feels right, Kimberly, to be honest. But there's more to you, Kimberly. Somebody just said, "Oh, hang on, Colin. There's more to come around you as far as spiritual aspects." And they're saying, "Don't overload it, Colin. We don't want to overload it." Okay. Because I've just heard you also been drawn to something else, Kimberly. So you might go somewhere first and then back round to the quantum. Okay. Development, some kind of development. Philosophy with Rish. Hi, Ava. Ava's been amazing. Thank you so much, Ava. Thanks, Rish. Yes, we've been at it how long? I ain't got a clue when we tried to start at the beginning. Colin, may I know how to connect more with the dragons and the Arcturian realms, please? Ascend. Ascending butterfly. Ascend. Yeah. Bring your guides in. Well, not bring your guides in. Go into that space and allow your mind to rise up. I'm actually thinking of doing something live one evening here, an exercise, rather than messages or talk. And it might be, I might do the ascension or ascending into the light one. I shouldn't really say these things. I said I wasn't going to say anything, but let's see. But that would work perfectly for you. Ascend. And then that will help you connect a lot more. And it will clarify things as well for you. Okay. Where do spirits go who past centuries ago and have no connections left? Wow, brilliant question. That was from Robert, wasn't it? Where do spirits go who passed centuries ago and have no connections left? I should imagine what you mean is no family members left on the airplane, Robert, I should imagine. So, there's two aspects to this. One, if they've got into the light, is when at the point of transition, if they've ascended into the lighter vibrations, then it's a different ball game. They don't have the attachment as such to family members as we think they do, because they've gone through a process of moving through vibrations of their own emotions to finer, purer vibrations of emotions, and therefore there's less attachments. Okay, and then they can just come back as and when. If there's no connections left, then I would probably say they're helping in different ways from the spirit side, maybe helping, and I may as well say this, they could be helping. There's a lot of work taking place in the war-torn regions where that battle is taking place, and there's a lot of light beings around there helping those souls what's taking the transition. So somebody of that nature you're referring to, Robert, can be doing that. They may have just incarnated themselves into this plane or another plane, or they may have just gone on a journey into the cosmos and go, bye-bye guys, I'm off for like somebody going from Europe to Bali. He's like, bye-bye, I'm off, don't know when I'll be back, sort of thing. So there's various options they've got, Robert, if that makes sense. Brilliant. Kimberly, thank you so much. Lovely to have you with us, Kimberly. Should I redo the Reiki course? Should I? Yasmin, hello, Yasmin. Oh, what happened the first time, Yasmin? Come on, please tell me. No, don't tell me. Should I do? If you feel, now I would say, no, just refine it. You don't need to redo the whole thing, Yasmin. Guys, don't spend too much time on too many things, okay? It's wonderful to be the master of a, whatever it is, ability, if we call it. But because we are multidimensional beings and we can multitask, it means we have multiple abilities. We call them abilities. They're not. They're just natural aspects of who we are. So go with the flow, Yasmin. That's what I'll say to it. Go with the flow. And you're going to go, well, how do I go with the flow? It's like, just feel into it. Does it feel right? Is your instinct, is your gut telling you to do it? Or is it your intuition going, yes, and go with first thought? If it's your intuition, trust it. Try it, test it out. Aileen. Hi, Aileen. Aileen Clara Marie van Weebeek. From Norway. Norway. We'll stop reading. Sorry, Aileen, we're taking questions now just for a few minutes. Brilliant stuff. Any more questions? I think that was almost, is that it? That's about it then. So thank you. I see, yes. Oops. I see shadow people by my door front and out of the corner of my eye. What do they want? I know I asked already. What do they want? They probably want to sit down and eat your chocolate and go in your cupboards and start jumping on your foods, Paula. Just kidding, obviously. I'm so sorry. We've got to make light of this stuff. Okay, see, shadow people by my front door. Shadow people, when you say shadow people, it's interesting. And out the corner of my eye. Sometimes when we get the glimpse of spirit out the corner of our eye, it's an interesting thing, this, guys, because we often ask, or it's often asked, why can't I see spirit in their complete form? Well, that would be like staring at the sun, which is a million times brighter than what it is at the minute. It would blind us. The pure light, because it's a light, it's not a material light, it's a pure energetic light. And it's too pure for human eyes to perceive it. Now, obviously, if the soul inside the human body has, I'll use the word developed or grown or expanded or ascended sufficiently within the body, then their eyesight is different. They can perceive spirit clearer, to a clearer degree. Let's put it that way. So when we get a glimpse out the corner of our eye, it's we may say shadow people. It's one or two things. If you've got if you've got somebody who wants to come around and just kind of be a bit mischievous, Paula, okay, and laugh at it and send it on its way, okay, or it's you're seeing the light out the corner of your eye, and spirit, but they can't come in front. So what do they want? If you meditate, go still, calm your mind, they will tell you what they want. And this is an interesting, I'm pleased you put this, Paula, because often it's so easy. I love question and answers. I love the philosophy of existence itself. And yet it's so important that we go within, and whenever we can, go to our inner light, and the answers are sitting there waiting for us. And it's first-hand. It's first-hand information. You've got it for yourself. And it makes it priceless and solid and concrete. And your knowledge is resting and embedded in a very, very strong foundation when we find the knowledge out by our own experiences. So often, as much as I love question and answers, and it's good to be able to maybe reflect answers when we can, but it's also important not to say the answers sometimes. And in this case, I think it's correct. It'd be nice for you to find it for yourself, Paula. Okay. Funny, isn't it? It's like even mediumship in the spiritual space is becoming like this dictionary. People just like pop on and find all sorts out. So brilliant stuff. Evelyn, would they not be able to enjoy different planets as well? Most certainly, Evelyn. Most certainly. So we can say, if we call ourselves and refer to ourselves as a soul, we're kind of looking at something which is movable. And the soul then creates a body. It creates a form. In this case, we've created the form, which is called the human body. So when the soul goes to another planet, it can create the form what can exist in that environment. Maybe similar to the physical form we understand, or maybe, a lot different. Like when we're talking about intergalactic things, and hopefully me and Jennifer next time we'll be talking about this. When we're referring to intergalactic, we're talking more closer to the resemblance of the physical world as we understand it. When we're talking about multi-dimensions, we then go into cosmic like forms of consciousness and awareness, if that makes sense. But most certainly, we can also say we know as we exist here, we exist in all spaces simultaneously, spontaneously, at the same time. So it's just that this part of our conscious mind is here and present here. We know there are a multitude of vibrations of our own awareness, all communicating in different ways to different frequencies or from different frequencies in different realms. So there's a process to this, as you can see. Brilliant stuff. So I think we'll take one more, maybe two, and that's it. We'll make a move. Thank you so much, Vivian. Kath, thank you. It's lovely to have you with us. I have for so many. Let's have a look. I have for many, many years had a strong feeling that someone is standing on the corner of my bed by my feet. Sometimes I get a bad feeling, sometimes I don't care, but I have had a few episodes earlier where I've got scratches quite hard under my feet. Interesting one, Aileen. Okay. They stopped scratching my foot after I said out loud that I got that I got scared and they needed to stop. You know what? This is why sometimes it's better for us to have our own experiences, because you're taking control and taking charge of your field of energy by doing this, Aileen. Okay. And by having these sort of experiences, it gives us it doesn't just give us the ability to know that we can deal and cope with them. By having the experiences, it gives us the knowledge that we can deal with them. Because previously we were just going to this, fear, scared factor, didn't know we could cope with it. Whereas what you've just proven by doing it and by getting them to stop is taking charge and control. So if it was to manifest even further, then what I would say, then you bring light into the space with your guides, make special requests and prayers to your guides, and they'll come in and sort it out. So I just want to say to people, these certain beings what try to disrupt life on the planet, they're very limited as to how far they can get in to our field of energy. Our field of energy of the human mind and the soul, the field of energy is exceptionally solid, powerful, and strong. So anything of a mischievous nature finds it very difficult to even hang on to the fringe of your auric field. Okay. So just wanted to share that bit. And there's a lot more, but we'll save that for another day. Do babies who are in heaven grow up over there? Beautiful, Vivian. So what we're looking at this question is the human mind wishes to perceive that to be so. And a baby what's on the other side may be brought back with a family member to let the person know here that the baby is, well and still existing and still looked after and being nurtured, etc. In reality, that's because they're projecting an image and a picture for the benefit of our human mind. But in reality, the baby is no longer a baby as we understand in the physical form. It's now in the world of spirit. It's not in the spirit form as such, but it's in the world of spirit. And because it's in the world of spirit, it then is like all other souls. It emanates and shines according to the frequency of its own consciousness, which it chooses to pick. So remember, we've had many previously, infinite countless lifetimes, incarnations. So when we're over in the light, we can choose any one of them because we are the multitude of them. So we can skip and change. Simply because a baby went from here. It is the wish where we're going to see everybody again over there. And to some degree, the vibrations of that person can manifest in front of us when we get over there. But of course, change is constant. So nothing ever stays the same. What we do remember is the incarnation of which we've been a part of, if that makes sense. And just a curious matter, as often as we can see some of the incarnations we've had while we're in the physical body, when we're meditating, but we can't see them all clearly, every last one of them. It's the same in the spiritual planes, on the spiritual plane. Even though we're in the light and we can see lots of those and be aware of many of our previous incarnations, the expanse of our consciousness determines the amount of previous incarnations we can perceive, if that makes sense. Beautiful question. Thank you so much. Right. I think we're almost there. So thank you so much. Is it a voice in your head or outside your head you hear? Robert, is it a voice in your head or outside your head you hear? I love this one, Robert. I'm laughing for a reason because this came up the other night, obviously. Both. I hear both, Robert. Predominantly, it's an interesting thing, this. So, clairsentience. Okay, it's a question of clairsentience. We're all clairsentient, obviously, because we are sentient beings, and that clairsentience is the number one clear out of all the rest. He's telling us clairsentient. Okay, we are sentient beings. So it's a mix. I have a mix, Robert, and it's all through the senses. It swaps between audience, voyance, and sentience. Well, sentience is always there, and often clairvoyance is the major factor for me. Clairaudience, the hearing the voice outside, which is what clairvoyance is. It's not hearing the voice inside. That's not clairaudience. When we're hearing what sounds like a physical voice outside our head, that is pure clairaudience. And I suppose it's important not to mistake it for a voice inside our head. What we're doing inside our head is sensing. We're becoming aware of a voice vibration or a vibration, which may appear as a voice, but it's different from the voice we can hear outside with our physical ears. So yeah, roughly that. Okay then, thank you so much everybody. We're going to draw it to a close. Thank you so much to Ava, who's been absolutely amazing behind the scenes, bringing all the thoughts, etc. up. And hopefully we will be back very soon. Thanks to Rish, Sol, the interplay of the word soul, solar, sun. Exactly, Rish. Good point. So watch for the solar flare, because that's coming. Thank you so much. Lots of love to everybody. Hopefully we'll see you very soon. If you need to know anything, please get in touch with us on Menorca Consciousness Group. Thanks to Jennifer Rose. Very special thank you to her. And thank you to Veronica Jenkins. And please, this situation out there in the world, just try and find that peace within you and try not to be too involved or distracted by it. Okay? We're on an upward projection, globally and cosmically speaking. This is just the birthing of the new age. Thank you so much, and lots of love and take care. Bye-bye.